Hey guys, this is Shane with Deanna Adventures, and today I'm going to be testing out a new implement, the Stump Bucket. So this Stump Bucket is made by Titan Attachments, and it is the economy Stump Bucket made in China. But it's fairly heavy duty. Obviously it's not the most heavy duty out there because I have a 19 to 20 horsepower tractor, and I imagine anyone watching this video is probably interested in the same setup that I have currently. So today's video is going to be just doing some very light testing on it just to see how well it digs to begin with. We're clearing off this little section of woods. I've actually started trying to clear this about 2 years ago, but we keep on getting distracted with more important tasks, so it keeps on getting delayed. It grows back each year, so now, as you can see, there's a bunch of smaller trees I didn't get with the little brush trimmer that I had. I left those trees there so I could identify where all the stumps were, and I'm going to take this little tractor and see if it can dig those up. It should handle those pretty easily, but throughout here there are also, see if I can find one, some slightly bigger stumps from bigger trees. I might try to tackle some of those. I'm not going to hit the like thicker locusts and stuff like that, just because I'd have to bring the axe out here and chop away if I wanted to get rid of every single last one of those. But just trying to hit up some of the smaller stuff today, and yeah, just give it a little test run. It is the 2nd of January and it's actually in the upper 40s, so it's a pretty nice day. Let's get to it. Let me see if I can figure out a good place to put you guys so you can see what I'm doing. There we go. Got you on the RV pedestal over here. So obviously with something like this, you're limited with your horsepower of your tractor. And although the trees look small, they do have some pretty sturdy root balls in there, but it seems to be ripping up pretty well. The only problem is I'm also making a minefield whenever I go through here with a bunch of small roots or a bunch of small holes. And I don't want to get my tractor unstable since this is already sloped pretty good through here. Can't really tell it that well in the GoPro as usual, but I think that's a good foot or two in there. I have to come back here and try to shake all the dirt off, and that's also why I brought the box blade out here to try to smooth out after I tear it up with the bucket. Over here I was really struggling on this one, but you can see it has some bigger roots off to the side. I was trying to push forward and back, trying to saw it with those teeth on the edge. They aren't super sharp or anything, but they do seem to catch it and rip some of those roots out. So I'll clean up some of this and start maybe running over it with the box blade a bit so I can get further back to some of these other smaller trees. Probably should have took off the mower deck first. It'd give me a heck of a lot more clearance trying to work through this. I guess what I'll do is trying to back up and just drag the box blade back and forth, try to rip up some of this and smooth it out so I can get back there where I made those holes, try to fill them in. I don't really want to swap between both my buckets, so hopefully the box blade is able to kind of back drag for me. I'm out of breath because I was swinging the axe some of those stubborn roots, but yeah, I think it'll work. I mean, if you have the time, this is a good way to do it, I think, but if you're in a rush, this is not the good way to do it. I'd rent some bigger equipment, or if you have a bigger tractor, it might be a little more effective. It certainly beats using a shovel and an axe to do it all by hand, so for me, it's worth the upgrade. Yeah, swinging that box blade back and forth is actually quite effective. I'm kind of making some dips where I swing in a little too low, but it's helping me find some stumps that I missed along the way too, so I think that'll be a good way. Just kind of back up and try to fill out where the stumps are, turn around, dig it up, smooth it out, and keep on going that way. Well folks, this is going to be a multi-day event, no doubt about it, but making progress. I didn't really film a whole lot because as you can see, the sun is going down and I needed to get busy, but back dragging helped a lot. Pushing back all that debris off the top of the surface and then finding stumps poking out of the way. You just got to back up slow so you don't screw up your box blade in the process. Yeah, there's like this hidden stump over here I started digging at, but some of these are just too big for that stump bucket, so I'm gonna have to use a combination of the stump bucket and an axe, and possibly, if I get enough dirt, off the chainsaw as well. Biggest thing to do is try to get it as flush to the ground as possible. That way I can at least maintain this area with the bush hog come springtime. But yeah, I'm gonna try to clear all this area out, plant some grass. It's not supposed to win a beauty contest. Just trying to clear some land for when we need it. Well guys, I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions about the stump bucket, just let me know. I'm not an expert. This is my first time using it, so if you have any more tests you'd like me to give it a go, I'll try my best. Little Mahindra tractor is limited as far as the power that it can dish out to knock out some of these stumps. It'd be better to have probably a 30 or more horsepower tractor, I think, to be able to use a stump bucket properly. But it's what I have, so it's what I'm gonna use. So anyways, I appreciate you guys stopping by, and I'll catch you in the next one.